Greetings to all of you folks who want to move to Idaho as soon as interest rates go down. Want to know what native Idahoans wish someone would tell newcomers before they move to Idaho. I'm Laura Triratnobus with John L. Scott Real Estate in Boise, and I'm an Idaho native born right here in Boise who has listened to my fellow Idahoans, both old hands and newer residents, as they talk about this very popular subject. And I've sorted out the top 10 things Idahoans wish that newcomers could understand about Idaho. I'm going to do my best to keep this short and non-offensive, even though some of these things are a little bit tricky to talk about. So here we go. Please don't take offense. First, and maybe foremost, please leave behind the things you say you're fleeing from in other states, including attitudes. That's all I'm going to say about that one. Number 2, and this one is related to number 1. Please stop being so fearful. I see folks on social media claiming they're going to pull a weapon on some kid who plays ding-dong ditch on their doorbell because, quote, the kid might be up to no good, unquote. Or they see a stranger parked on their street, probably doing nothing more sinister than trying to take a phone call or trying to find an address or programming their GPS. And these same homeowners get all riled up, letting everyone know how well armed they are and making threats. Just stop with the fear and the fear-mongering. Relatively speaking, Idaho is a very safe place to live, and the statistics back me up on this. If you left your home state to get away from the fear, then please leave the fear behind. You don't need it here. Number 3, be friendly, wave, say hi, get to know your neighbors. Learn how to wave with 2 fingers while driving your pickup truck. Every native-born Idahoan knows and respects that little gesture. Number 4, and this is super important, respect nature and the environment. Practice good outdoor etiquette, trail etiquette, campground etiquette, and so on. Don't litter, don't indulge in loud music or loud vehicles in the great outdoors, and please don't waste water. Idaho may have a lot more water than the state you came from, but that doesn't mean we can waste it. Lately, we've had some drought years where our winter snowpack up in the mountains was too light to provide as much spring and summer water needed for agriculture. And so it's really important to take care of our water resources. And that brings me to number 5. Idaho is still very much an agricultural state. Plenty of Idahoans are engaged in farming, ranching, and other agriculture-related pursuits. Our farmers and ranchers are smart, educated people, and without them, Idaho wouldn't have much of an economy. So please respect farmers and their equipment. If you choose to buy or build a house within sight or smell of a farm or a ranch, remember, the farmer was there first, and he or she is growing the food you eat. So know what you're buying before you buy it. No complaining about farm sight, sounds, or odors. And please, please give way to farm equipment on the roads. Farmers regularly move their tractors, combines, and other pieces of large equipment from field to field via our public roads. Don't try to pass them unsafely, and please don't tailgate. The folks who do end up in the hospital or worse. Number 6, this is pretty simple. Instead of no trespassing signs, put up welcome signs. Number 7, leave the souped up, noisy engines behind when you move to Idaho, please. We value our peace and quiet. And isn't that one of the things you value too? Number 6, understand that we are not as super conservative as you've been led to believe. Idaho has always been moderate, with the exception of a few relatively remote areas in the northern part of the state. We don't hate people whose political point of view differs from ours, and we native Idahoans don't like to see people looked down on or talked about rudely because of their politics. We like to see people get along, work together for the greater good of everyone. Number 9. Driving etiquette. Folks, you're moving to a much less densely populated, primarily agricultural state. You don't need to drive like you're on a 12-lane freeway anymore. Don't speed or tailgate or run red lights. We don't like it. If you ride on a motorcycle, please know Idaho's laws. For one thing, lane splitting is illegal, so stop doing it before you get killed. Just slow down, relax, try to leave your former state's road problems behind, okay? That's why you're coming here. And finally, number 10 is a suggestion that I hear made very, very often. Get rid of your out-of-state license plates as soon as possible. Most of the people I know who have moved to Idaho from other states say they've never had any problem driving around with their out-of-state plates for a few weeks. After all, Idaho gets millions of visitors every year from other states, and many of them rent cars. And Idahoans are savvy enough to know that. But every now and then someone will claim that another motorist made a rude gesture at them, and they assume it was because of their out-of-state plates, as opposed to maybe their driving skills. Maybe it does happen from time to time. There are all kinds of people out there, and some of them are rude, but most are not. So as a precaution, why not get your new Idaho plates as soon as you move here and display them proudly on your vehicles? If this video helped you in your plans to move to Idaho, please give it a like. If you have questions about Idaho or buying a home in Idaho, drop a comment below or send me a text or email. And watch this next video. It's an overview of the Treasure Valley. Thanks for watching. Bye.